So the framework goes like this. List the cross product, and for each element of cross product have a state. So PA, PB, PC, and then next one is QA, QB, QC. Next one is RA, RB, RC. Okay, so the start state for this one is the state in which start states of both are present. That's precisely this. Now we define the transition. So delta of PA comma, for each element in the alphabet we should define. So what is this? This one is delta of P comma A union delta of A comma A. So if you simulate A on P, what is the output? Similarly, if you simulate A on capital A, what will be the output? Take that union. That should be the state in which one should be in on simulating A with respect to PA. Now, PA is Q and A comma A is B. So the output is QB, which means PA on reading small a, we go to QB. On the similar line, if we read a B, we stay at P. If we read A, we stay at A. So which means we get PA itself. Now with respect to this, AB is defined. Now let's define with respect to PB. Now if we simulate A with respect to P, it is Q, and if we simulate A with respect to B, it is C. So we should go to QC. For P it is Q and for B it is C. So we go to the state S. Now P on B is P itself, B on B is A. So we should go to P, A when we read a B at PB. Now with respect to this, both are done. Let's look at PC, and P on A is Q, C on A is C, so which means it is QC. Okay. Now P on B is P itself, C on B is C itself, so we stay at PC for B. Now let's come to QA. Now when we read A at Q, it is Q itself, and A on A is B, so which means we go to QB. Q on B is R, and then A on B is A itself, then it is RA. With respect to this, it is done. Now with respect to QB, and Q on A is Q itself, and B on A is C, so we go to QC, and we read a B. Q on B is R, and B on B is A, so it is RA. Then we come over here, QC, Q on A is Q, C on A is this, so we stay at QC. Q on B is R and C on B is this, So which means when we read a B, we go to RC. So with respect to this, we have completed analyzing A and B. Let's look at RA. And at R, when I read A, I go to Q. And with respect to A, when I read a A, I go to B. So which means we should go to QB when we read A at RA. Now when we read B at R, we go to P. And when we read B at A, we stay at A itself. So which means it's PA. So from this we go to PA. Correct? From R, when we read a B, we go to this. And on A, when we read a B, we stay at A itself. So we go here. Now with respect to RB, let's analyze. R comma A is Q and B comma A is C. So we should go to RC. R comma A is Q. Okay, so it's QC. So R comma A is Q and B comma A is C. So we go here. Then R comma B is P and B comma B is A. So we go to PA. R comma B is P and B comma small b is capital A, so we go to PA. So now with respect to RC, R comma A is Q and C comma A is C itself, so we go to QC. R comma B is P and C comma B is C itself, so which means when we read a B, we go to this. So that's all with cross product as the set of states for this framework. What we have done is we have defined the transition with respect to all of them. Now start state of this framework is defined. So in some sense what we have defined is a cross product automaton. This cross product automaton can answer our questions union, intersection, set minus and all. Now the final state of this automaton, suppose let me talk about L1 union L2. So the final state of this automaton is the following. It is L1 union L2, which means it is R. Over here it could be anything. It could be RA, RB or RC. Okay, so this is one possibility. It is R, right? Accepted by this or accepted by this. This one is also a final state, right? So which means keeping this, first entry could be anything. So R is taken care. So it could be P, it could be Q. Or the final state could be B, which means the first state could be PB or QB, and RB is already taken care. So that shows that final states for this automaton is precisely so much. So what is this telling us? I should mark RA with double circle, RB with double circle, RC with double circle. On the similar line, PA with double circle, QA with double circle, PB and QB. Fine. So except these two, everything else is falling into the set of final states. What is this? This one is set of final states of L1 union L2. Now suppose I continue to read a symbol here, which means you continue to read B, and that is not having AA as a substring, so that's a valid string. Or you may read A and stop, that's also a valid string. And you read a and then you read another A, and then you come over here, then you get to see that you are ending with the pattern AB. Okay, so now if you start from here, you get to see that simple just A is accepted, then you read AA, which will not be accepted, and then followed by a B, which satisfies this property because it ends with AB. Or after coming over here, you read a B and stop, so which means you get AB. Or you go back and then continue to read some more B's, and if you come over here and then read some more B's, that will not have AA as a substring, which is still valid. And if you get to see this pattern A followed by B, then it ends with AB, and you can go here and read another bunch of ABs, or you can go here and read a B, and then but these two are non-final states, so you'll have to come down, and if you come down you see that it ends with AB. Okay, so or you can go up and then continue to read any number of A's that may have AA in it, but it ensures that it ends with AB. So because when it says L1 union L2, you may contain AA in it, but you satisfy this property. Okay, so there are cases where you may not end with AB, but you satisfy this property. In some cases you satisfy both. Okay, and when it is just AB, then you see that it ends with AB as well as not containing AA as a substring. Okay, and there are a couple of other things one can derive. For example, if it is L1 intersection L2, set of final states of L1 intersection L2 is precisely what, when I simulate, I should stop here as well as one of this, correct? So which means it is RA or RB. If you stop at this or this, then you say accept, otherwise reject. So only these two will be made final states, rest of them are not. Okay, let's redraw this. So now the automaton corresponding to L1 intersection L2 is precisely this. In this, RA and RB are final states and rest of them are non-final states, which means you read A and then a B, you see that it ends with AB, and suppose you go up, continue to read some more B's, we are forced to read AB again to get it accepted, and that will not have AA as a substring, it will only have A in it. Fine. So, but if you traverse and then you land in any of this, you get to see that they will not be accepted by the automaton. The other interesting part to observe is the following. Starting from this, and we won't be able to reach RB for any input. And similarly QA, for example, you read A, we come over here. You read B, you stay here. And from this, you read B, it is here, A, it is here. So this will not be reachable from the start state because there is no incoming arrow. Okay, both are outgoing. Similarly, over here also both are outgoing arrows. There are no incoming arrows, which means starting from the start state, this state and this state both are not reachable. So such states can be removed from the automaton. Because when you say a state is reachable, when you parse for some x, starting from the start state, at some point in time I should be able to reach these states. If there is no x for which those states can be reached, and then such states can be removed from the automaton. As a framework, yes, we have designed. Then we start asking about is every state in this framework reachable? Answer is no. States that cannot be reached starting from this, they can be removed from the automaton. Okay. For example, when you start constructing a minimum state automaton, you can start pruning this, all that. On the similar line, this state one cannot reach starting from this, because ultimately one should reach some of the states, right? PA, PB, QA, RB, and all of this, unless we reach starting from here, such states can be removed from the automaton. Be it L1 union L2 or L1 intersection L2, the scenario is the same. Fine. That's on one side. So which means when we prune for L1 intersection L2, we get to see that only this will be the final state, this will be eventually removed. And what about final states of L1 minus L2? It should be accepted by L1, which means R, and not in L2, rejected by the automaton, so which means it is RC. Correct? And similarly, final states of L2 minus L1 accepted by the automaton and rejected by the first one. So it is either AP or PA, doesn't matter. And R AQ. Similarly, it is BP, comma BQ. Okay, so L1 minus L2 says accepted by the first automaton, rejected by the second automaton. So I should be in a non-final state with respect to L2. For L2 minus L1, it says it should be accepted by the automaton, rejected by this, so which means it is AP, AQ or BP,